talking about this very narrow category of foreigners who are allowed under certain circumstances to come in under these very short-term visas, and it maybe a couple of weeks. Doesn't seem like that was the case in this particular battery plant. But your reaction to what America First means tonight?
I was a little shocked at the reaction of the South Korean government. I mean, for 75 years, the United States, at the cost of $36,000 lives, created South Korea's freedom and protected it. And I thought they wouldn't jump to the gun and would restrain themselves a little bit after all, but they didn't. And it's a larger problem, Laura, that it's very easy to destroy the border and let in 10 to 12 million people and say it's moral to break the law, but it's very hard when you have to find them and you've got to do something with them and deport them, and people say it's amoral to enforce the law. And that's the dilemma that we're having. And we used to have E-Verify under previous administrations that the Obama and Biden administration watered down. Trump's trying to resurrect it, but it made it very clear that the employer would be the ultimate person responsible for hiring people that they knowingly did not fit or could not verify their immigration status. And that's kind of inert now, but that's really the best way to handle the whole thing, at least in a public relations way, because every time ICE tries to do the right thing and enforce the law, they get all of this criticism while these employers sit back and say, we're not culpable, but if you put the onus on them and say you've got to follow the law and verify your employees, then they will be the frontline people who are breaking the law, and ICE will just be responding. But they're trying to warp this whole mechanism to put the onus on ICE for just trying to enforce the law as they see it. And that's the problem, I think.
Yeah, apparently people have been looking the other way on this for some time, and this has happened for years and years, where foreign firms build facilities in the United States and for a period of time bring in a lot of workers. Sometimes they stay, and a lot of times they're not authorized to stay. But people kind of look the other way, saying, oh, we need them, their special expertise. I don't know about the special expertise idea, because I remember a few years ago when the H-1B visa issue came up with Disney. Remember, Victor, I think you were on my radio show at the time, when those American workers were forced to train their foreign replacements, and the utter humiliation of the American worker saying you're not going to get your severance package unless you train your foreign replacement. So I'm not sure what was happening here, but the reaction can't be we're going to make it easier for people to bring in foreign workers. That can't be the reaction.
No, and that's the key. Are they workers or are they management? I've lived overseas a lot, and I've met a lot of American management who, you meet them casually, who are training executives and managers in foreign investments, but you never, ever see rank and file American workers en masse going into South Korea or Japan or China to actually work in a factory. It never happens. So something's not being told, and we need more clarity. But generally, the employers have to take a responsibility to obey the law. And I know that the Wall Street Journal and a lot of the libertarian right are really aghast at this, but the alternative is what we've seen under Biden, which is utter chaos and a mockery of the law.